Hi, I'm Dan from Seagull.com, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to set up the world's first high-performance, all-drop-stitch, patent-pending Seagull inflatable travel canoe. So let's start by unpacking the canoe and the accessories. Now there are 3 air valves located at the rear of the canoe. You have 1 for each side chamber and 1 for the floor. Remove the cap, push and turn the center valve stem a quarter turn to the left until it springs into the upward position. Be sure to never use pliers or tools, as this may damage the valve, and repeat these steps for the remaining 2 valves. Now while we're back here, I'd like to point out the 4 open and closed floor drains. They're great when you're on land and would like to drain water off, but you don't want to necessarily flip your canoe over, say if you're fully loaded with camping gear. To open the floor drains, just unscrew the cap and tuck them underneath the floor. This will stop the cap from flipping closed. When you don't want to use them, simply replace the cap. Be sure to securely tighten all caps before entering the water. Included with the travel canoe is a high-pressure, high-volume piston pump, and setting it up is quite easy. On the top of the pump handle, you'll find the word that reads inflate. There's also an arrow that points to the inflation port. Locate your inline pressure gauge and attach it here. Then take your hose and attach it to your inline pressure gauge. Now you're ready to begin inflation. On the other end of the hose is a pre-attached recessed valve adapter. Insert this into one of the valves and twist it to the right until it's fully seated. There's no particular order of inflating the chambers of the travel canoe. Just be sure to inflate all chambers to the proper working pressure of 10 psi. Now when inflating your Seagull, always remember to use a Seagull recommended pump and never ever an air compressor, which can damage or possibly overinflate your Seagull. Seagull.com has a line of electric pumps to make inflation even easier. With them, you can just set the dial to the desired PSI setting, in this case 10 PSI. Press the on button, and forget it. Our pumps will automatically shut off when your desired PSI setting has been reached. Remember to replace all the valve caps and secure them, and tighten all the floor drains so that water doesn't enter. The canoe seats are inflatable, so you can adjust them to your preference. Use a lower pressure, less than 3 psi, for a softer, lower seating position, or up to 3 psi for a higher and firmer seating position. Each canoe seat comes with 2 adjustable straps. That way you can position the seat for 1, 2, and 3-person paddlers. Simply clip them onto the D-rings and adjust the straps to your liking. You can also change the angle of the backrest for comfort. There are 3 seating positions: rear, center, and front. And as you can see here, an additional seat can be purchased for a 3rd rider. 2-part adjustable canoe paddles come with the travel canoe. However, we do offer them separately if you'd like to purchase additional paddles. The canoe paddle is adjustable from 4 to 5 feet in 2-inch increments. Simply press on the button and adjust it to your liking. The ergonomic hand grip has been designed for comfort and to maintain consistent paddle blade orientation throughout your entire paddle stroke. The last step is the optional attachment of the large rear weedless skeg. With this in place, it helps you to keep the canoe traveling on a straight course. Simply flip the canoe over, take the skeg, slide it into the skeg base, and secure it with a retaining clip. Now for those who wish to rely strictly on paddle strokes, just remove the rear skeg like you would when you're packing up the canoe and slide it off its base. Because of its patent-pending design, the Seagull travel canoe can be inflated up to 10 psi. Resulting in a much sleeker, rigid, contoured shape that's faster, lighter, and higher performing than any other inflatable canoe on the market.